More about the HSN credit card and save $10 off any single item purchase. Well, talking of scary movies, it's like a scary movie when you're at home and you've got those dead spots. Yeah, the dead spots, the dead zones. It's in the bedroom, it's in the corner of the living room, it's upstairs, it's downstairs. Those areas where you just can't get good signal on your tablet, on your phone, on your gadgets and your gizmos. How do we solve that problem? Well, TP-Link to the rescue. These are your superhero products from the #1 name when it comes to networking. Folks, this is a range extender. Here's how it works. Bear with me here, this takes a lot of brain power. You plug it in, that's it. You don't plug it in. You plug this in, and very simply, it is going to enhance and expand the range within your home. It's going to give you a perfect solution to finally getting the kind of service that you need throughout your house. Tonight, we have a price that is obviously going to turn heads. It's $39.95. We have free shipping and handling, and we have 4 flex pay. Everything is going to be 4 flex pay for the big holiday weekend. Here's the nice thing with this. When we send it to you, a bit like with the Honest Tech, plug it in. If this does not make your home dead spot free, return it for a full refund. But I know somebody who can talk you into this. He is the ultimate in knowledge when it comes to range extenders. Mr. Joe Harrison, it's you!
Adam Freeman, that's me, man.
You took a step back then, like I was describing Aaron Berger or something.
I was looking around like, is he talking about me? What a great intro. I love a range extender because this is a common problem we all have, where you go to another side of the house and you don't have that Wi-Fi signal. And if you're wondering, what's a Wi-Fi signal? You know that router that you have from your cable company? That sends out the wireless internet throughout your house. But a lot of times, that wireless router, it's off on one side of the house, or it's downstairs and you want to have access upstairs. And frankly, you're always stuck in one position, connecting your tablets, connecting to your devices, and that's it, because now you can't walk freely throughout the entire home. And Adam said it perfectly. Anywhere that you now have a plug in your home, you now can plug this in and you extend the range of your router. It doesn't matter what brand it is, but you're extending that signal throughout the entire home. So now you have internet downstairs in the basement. Now you have internet upstairs in that back room. Now you have internet outside on the porch, because it takes that signal and just receives it, extends it anywhere that you want to go. And as soon as you plug it in, there's one button that's on there. You tap that one button, you just became a computer technician. Now, there are companies that you can rent these, like my local cable company. They charge $8 a month to rent a range extender, which you can do yourself. And because it's brought to you by TP-Link, you're also going to get a lifetime of technical support. Yes. So if you have any questions how to set it up, those guys are there 24 hours a day. They can answer anything that you want. So you've got that amazing support to walk you through step by step. But the thing about it is, routers are also different speeds. This is the fastest wireless signal that we have from TP-Link. It's called wireless AC. And what this range extender does is, it not only extends in the Wi-Fi signal of the dead zones that are in your house, it also makes sure you have the fastest connection. Because a lot of times, multiple people will get online, and then all of a sudden, it just slows down to a crawl. Because the more people get online, the narrower the range is. Not only is this a faster speed, but allows for multiple people to be able to connect it all at the same time. And Adam, all I did, I plugged it into a wall, and now my entire house is ready for high-speed internet. If you watch HSN regularly, you'll remember this from Host Pick. It was a major part of my Host Pick because I love TP-Link. I think Joe mentioned a scenario about there's a lot of folks, perhaps you, who are renting a range extender. I was one of those people. I was spending $6.99, I believe, or $4.99, one of the two, on renting one of these because I had dead spots at home. So I called the company and they said, we've got a sort of solution for that problem. We'll send out a technician to give you a range extender. Well, when they say give, they mean rent it to you. You don't need to rent, because for $39, this is yours to keep. There are no monthly fees with this. There's no catch to this. We're going to plug this in, and we're going to expand the network truly to get rid of the dead spots. I have 1,300 now left before they're all sold out. And again, the only presentation of the holiday weekend, we got it right now. Now, Joey's going to use the latest, greatest state-of-the-art props to really showcase how this works. Take a look. Dry erase board, nothing better than this. I love it. So, you know, imagine this little blue square, that's your router. And quite often when you get the router from your cable company, it's always off on one side of the house. It's never perfectly centered. So what happens is that router starts sending out that Wi-Fi signal. And you know what it's like. You're walking with your tablet, you're walking with your PC, and then all of a sudden, the other side of the house, you have no signal whatsoever, or you might have one bar and that's it. So what you end up doing, This is your brand new TP-Link range extender. You prop that right in the middle, plug that in anywhere in the middle of the house, and all of a sudden, now the rest of the house gets that Wi-Fi signal. It's truly that simple. It's taking that existing signal and now pushing it throughout the entire house. And right now, we're just showing it on a single floor, but if it was also on 2 floors, now it's gonna take that signal and take it from downstairs, take it to upstairs. So the entire house now has Wi-Fi internet. And this works with every brand that's out there. If it's a router from your cable company, if it's a Netgear, if it's a Linksys, if it's a Belkin, if it's a TP-Link, it does not matter. It finds that signal, replicates that signal, and now it extends that signal throughout the entire house, because we all face that problem where we know it's a room where you have 0 signal whatsoever. This is designed to help it out. Now, Adam, a lot of people also have Xboxes, and they have PlayStations, and they have smart TVs, and a lot of those devices are wireless, where the wireless signal is not as strong. But what this does is there's actually a hardwire connection that's on the bottom. So Adam, where I plug this in, maybe my cable box, or plug in my television, or plug in my Xbox, I can hardwire the internet to my smart TV. I can hardwire the internet to my Xbox, my PlayStation, so now even that signal is designed to be faster.
Joe, I do not want to rush you, because you have things that are golden to say, truly. There's so much wise words. Folks, we are now 5 minutes or sell out. Very popular item. Obviously, the price sells this, quite honestly. TP-Link, the #1 name in networking, sells this, quite frankly. It's such a wise investment to get into your home, because a lot of us do have many gadgets. A lot of us are struggling, and it's fine in one room, but it's not great in another room. So it doesn't need to be like that anymore. It's a one-time purchase solution for our lowest price, biggest value. We pay the shipping. It's 4 flex pay. So as we count on down with the final 5, okay, my producer Steve is telling me, with everyone on the phone, about 650 or 700 left before it's gone. I think, Joe, the most common questions, and you kind of answered them already, but people worry, well, will it work with my router? We're saying basically any brand, correct?
Any brand. It sees a wireless signal that's in your house, and with that one touch of a button that's right on the front, it takes that signal and then expands it.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about typing in passwords. You don't have to worry about what that signal is. As soon as you plug this in, it's truly any outlet you have, you plug that in, you tap that button, you've got it. And if you have any questions at all, you want to make sure you're running as fast as possible, TP-Link is the #1 network gear provider on the planet. Over 1 billion people use TP-Link, but they have a lifetime of technical support. And so as an HSN customer, you can call them 24 hours a day, and they'll walk you through. Now, the other thing I love about it too, Adam, is this not only is incredible tech support, but it has incredible technology, things like beamforming technology. So most of our routers that we have in our house, the most common is a router from 5 years ago.
Right.
Now, back 5 years ago, we only had one device.
Sure.
A router was designed to connect to one device. Back then, it was probably your laptop, and that was it. But now you think about today, we have laptops, we have cell phones, we have tablets, we have smart TVs, we have the Fire Stick that's coming up later on tonight. That is all wireless. You have multiple devices, but your router can't handle it. This has something called beamforming technology, where what it does is it actually finds all those devices and sends a stronger signal. It's designed to handle up to 9 different devices at the same time. So everybody's getting high-speed internet. So it's really going to take your old router and really update it with a more advanced speed. Plus, there's also something called DualBand. Now, the
This just gets better and better, Joe.
And it's and it's a phenomenal price. So like all this technology for less than 40. So the thing about it is, there's something called a band, a dual band. That's how the range extender talks to all the different devices. Well, when they came out with routers, they came out with one speed. It was 2.4 gigahertz. Well, what ended up happening at that is your refrigerator operates at 2.4 gigahertz, your microwave operates at 2.4 gigahertz, your Christmas lights operate at 2.4 gigahertz, so there was a lot of clutter. So then they came out with the second speed, 5 gigahertz, and they said this is only for routers. That's it. Nobody else has access to this. So they have an old slow country road, which most of our routers handle. Now they have the new superhighway, the new 5 gigahertz. So it's going to take that slower router, Adam, and it's going to make it even faster. And all you did was just plug this into a wall.
Okay, it's a win-win, folks. It's $39. It's a win-win. Things can only get better when you've got the TP-Link range extender in your house. So listen, I can talk from personal experience. I can truly give you all the stats and the numbers and the figures like Joe is. The reality is these things work. A lot of us don't even realize they exist, and we just make do with day-to-day struggles at home. You know, we live and breathe everything now online. We need to be online. So what can we do to make our home the most powerful that it can be? We just buy a range extender. Now the upstairs in the corner bedroom, now the downstairs in the basement, this thing works like a dream. The biggest deal about it, and we can wow everybody with all these wonderful facts and features, but Joe will tell you, it works, it works, it works. Does it work, Joe? It absolutely works. Oh, good.
I've been using a range extender for many years, and the first range extender I bought was $200.
Right.
The fact that we're now down to less than $40, and you think, okay, this is the least expensive range extender we've had at HSN. Are we losing technology? This is actually the brand new wireless AC. So this is the fastest signal that you have out there in the market. This also supports dual band, meaning you can have up to 9 different devices connected at the same time. Because do you ever notice when your kids get online, then you get online, the internet now goes down to a crawl. This is designed to handle 9 devices all at high speed. And if you have a smart TV, if you have an Xbox, if you have a PlayStation, this even has a hardwire configuration so you can plug those devices in, and now you get a faster signal. And all you do, you find a power outlet you have in your house, you plug that in, now you've got the fastest internet that's out there.
It's really as simple as that. We're gonna upgrade the entire experience at home. Again, if you're thinking about it, this is the only presentation. It's our lowest price. It was the same host pick price that I had.
It was.
We've got free shipping tonight and 4 flex pay. Remember, when you see that sign, and we're gonna tempt you hopefully a lot tonight with some great things, don't panic. If you see a limited quantity and shouldn't I get it, let's send it to you for less than a $10 bill. Plug it in and see the difference. If you don't find that it's lightning speed, of course return it for a refund. But as a value, it's something we don't typically do. Joe will tell you, I think I've presented, including host pick, about 3 or 4 range extenders maximum in the past 12 months. So when you see it, you gotta go for it. Joe, anything else we need to know?
It's all simple. It works with every existing router that's out there, so it doesn't matter what the brand is. If you have a dead zone, you wanna get rid of it, just plug it in, tap one button, and now your entire house is wireless.
Thank you, my friend.
Thanks, Adam. Thanks for having me.
You got the Fire 2-pack?
I do have one of those. I love it.
You're a man of great taste. We'll tell you more right after this.